Okay, we are diving deep into the DNA of resilience today.
Yeah.
Like really dissecting the greatest comebacks in celebrity history.
Exactly. We're talking about stars who were this close to losing it all.
Right, staring down total cancellation, basically. But then, they achieved even bigger success. It's amazing.
It really is. These are like real-life Phoenix stories, crashing, burning, then rising again with massive followings.
Totally.
And here at DeepDive Celeb, our mission is to kind of pull back the curtain. We want to extract the secrets. How do you actually turn a downfall into ultimate success?
I love that. It's like a masterclass in bouncing back.
Okay,
Let's get into it. I'm excited.
me too.
So, where do we start? It has to be Robert Downey Jr., right? Probably one of the most talked about comebacks ever.
Oh, definitely. RDJ.
Yeah.
From jail and serious addiction struggles
Yeah.
to becoming Iron Man,
Yeah.
like the anchor of the entire Marvel universe.
It seems almost impossible when you think about where he was in the early 2000s. Hollywood had pretty much blacklisted him.
Completely. Nobody would insure him. Studios just wouldn't take the risk. It was dire.
So Marvel taking that gamble, it was huge.
It was a massive gamble. But it paid off spectacularly. He didn't just get a role. He became the face of a billion-dollar franchise. It totally redefined his legacy.
Went from problem actor to, well, respected industry icon. Incredible.
It really is. Shows what can happen.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly. Drew Barrymore. People often forget, I think, just how tough her early years were. She was basically blacklisted too, but as a child star.
That's so true. Her situation was intense. I mean, she was in rehab before she even turned 14. Imagine that level of public scrutiny so young.
Wow. And she didn't just bounce back with one hit movie. She rebuilt her entire career, didn't she? Absolutely.
It was a long game. She became this beloved actress, then a really successful producer, and now she's got her own talk show.
That talk show feels like such a full circle moment.
It really is. A monumental achievement, turning it all around like that.
Okay, so we've seen actors reinvent themselves. What about the pop world? That feels like a whole different level of pressure. Let's talk Britney Spears.
Oh, Britney. Yeah, her breakdown around 2007, it was incredibly public. The media scrutiny was just relentless, almost brutal.
It really was. Hard to watch, but she fought through it.
She absolutely did. And what's key is how she managed to return while navigating so much personal turmoil. She got her life back under her control, piece by piece.
And that Vegas residency, Piece of Me, that felt iconic.
Definitely. It wasn't just shows, it was a statement. And now, post-conservatorship, she's more than a pop star. She's become this powerful symbol of resilience,
Yeah.
of freedom.
Yeah, absolutely, a symbol. Okay, and another pop icon who hit a rough patch, Justin Bieber.
Right. Bieber's wild phase, maybe 2013 to 2015.
Yeah.
Lots of headlines, arrests, scandals.
Yeah, I remember that. A lot of people thought, okay, that's it for him. He's done.
Many did. Then he pivoted. Hard. That album, Purpose, that was the turning point.
How so? What was the strategy there?
Well, Purpose wasn't just music. It felt like both a public apology and a kind of rebirth. He owned his mistakes, seemed genuinely changed.
And the music connected.
Big time. He came back more mature, more grounded, and boom, right back on top of the charts. A really successful reset.
Okay, so apologies and rebirth can work. Now, what about just quiet persistence? I'm thinking Keanu Reeves.
Ah, Keanu, yes. Such a different vibe. It kind of felt like Hollywood forgot about him for a bit after the Matrix era, didn't it?
Yeah, he wasn't really front and center. Then John Wick happened.
And bam, everything changed. John Wick was the catalyst, definitely. But it tapped into something bigger.
What was that?
He became like the internet's sweetheart, universally loved for just being. Keanu, humble, kind, a little mysterious.
All right, people genuinely seem to root for him.
Exactly. It shows that maybe kindness plus patience that can actually outlast those crazy fame cycles. Authenticity wins.
That leads nicely into stars who are really open about their struggles, like Demi Lovato.
Yeah, Demi's journey has been incredibly public. Addiction, overdose, mental health.
Yep.
All under that intense spotlight.
And they've been so transparent about it all.
And that honesty, that radical transparency, it's actually had a really positive impact, I think. It made people connect with them, root for them even more.
It makes sense, that vulnerability, that authenticity. It builds this incredibly strong bond with the audience. They see the fight.
Precisely. Authenticity breeds connection, and that connection fuels success.
Okay, one more. The ultimate reinvention artist, maybe? Miley Cyrus.
Oh, Miley. She's shifted her image so many times, hasn't she? Disney star, party phase, rock edge. Some people definitely thought she'd eventually just fade out from all the changes.
Right, like pick a lane. but then
Flowers.
flowers. 2023. What a moment. That felt like a career-defining reset. It wasn't just another change. It felt like she was synthesizing everything she'd been.
How do you mean? It was like, okay, this is me, all of it. The pop, the rock, the honesty. It was totally on her own terms. Miley kind of proves you just can't cancel authenticity.
Yeah.
Especially when authenticity is evolution.
Wow. Okay, so pulling it all together. RDJ, Drew, Britney, Bieber, Keanu, Demi, Miley. What's the common thread? What's the big secret here?
Looking at all these stories, the biggest downfalls, they actually forced these stars to evolve. They couldn't just keep doing what they were doing.
So the failure itself was the catalyst.
Exactly. It forced a critical strategic pivot.
Yeah.
RDJ had to rebuild trust. Drew built control. Britney fought for freedom. Bieber used vulnerability. Keanu let his quiet character shine. Miley embraced constant change. Their lowest points forced them to become something new.
That's actually really powerful. Sometimes losing it all is what forces you to evolve into something stronger, more resilient. Those low moments become the foundation for the biggest comebacks.
That's the heart of resilience right there.
Amazing. Okay, deep dive celeb audience, we have to ask you, based on all this, which celebrity comeback strategy do you think is the most powerful? Or maybe the most useful in everyday life? Let us know what you think.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts. And 8, if you enjoyed this deep dive and want more analysis into celebrity culture, the strategy, the psychology, you absolutely must subscribe to the Deep Dive Celeb channel.
Do it now.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and definitely ring that notification bell so you never miss our next exploration. Thanks for joining us.